Before I put the question of whether the elites are ruining our country to Dean Baxendale, I want to remind you that we are not paid by the elites or by the government. And in order to get good analysis of public issues out there, like on this show and other shows, we have to pay the guys behind there. I do it for free because I'm crazy. They are not. Please donate when you can. Dean Baxendale is the publisher and president of Optimum Publishing. He has a lot of books in his store that are not mainstream as far as they would find favor with the mainstream in Ottawa. I want to put the question to you. So many people in Canada are upset with the Trudeau government. People in the States upset with the Biden government. You see Biden hanging on for dear life. You see Trudeau hanging on for dear life. I mean, is that a sign of the weakness of our democracy? Or is it a sign of democracy that they are worried about their jobs?
Oh, well, first of all, Stephen, thanks for having me here again today. Stephen, I really think that many people once ingrained and entrenched in the political apparatus within Washington or Ottawa get this entitlement believing that they know best. And this has been something we've seen play out by a number of governments over the last few years, to which they know best and the people don't. And so now what we're doing is we're seeing a government in Ottawa, a government led by Biden in the United States, that people are questioning. Why are they questioning what they're doing? Is because they're not addressing what people are asking for.
Well, I mean, most people you talk to, they're saying the government doesn't know what's doing with the economy. We have that journalist vice deputy prime minister of ours saying, I'm going to give you more. And most people say, just take less. We talked about climate change being passé. People want to get back to basics. They don't want a woke government dealing with the main issue as to whether a man can have a vagina or not. Like in British politics. I mean, they want to get back to basics. Our government's not getting there.
We have to get back to basics. And listening to, unfortunately, the deputy prime minister or finance minister, she has taken on positions which suggests that there is an endless supply of cash, endless supply of money coming from those who are working to employ Canadians. And these are business leaders, entrepreneurs, small business people who are being taxed to the hilt. That 20% of our basically funds the entire Canadian income tax system, as put out by the Fraser Institute yesterday.
But she says, they have so much more money, we're going to hammer them, and people are leaving Canada.
And ultimately what that leads to is those same elites and small business owners trying to hide from the tax system. So we create an environment where people choose dishonesty rather than actually believing in the system and getting a fair shake for their tax dollar that they're investing back into the economy and into the government. And businesses and individuals, quite frankly, have had enough.
They've had enough, so believe in the system, have an election, kick the buggers out.
I'd say we need to have an election.
3 minutes with Dean Baxendale. This show provides independent analysis of the issues. We are not paid by the government. And as I am finding, so much business in Canada relies upon various governments that they don't want to sponsor or advertise on a show which may become controversial, which talks about liberty, freedoms, sometimes criticizes government. I've had guests on that support the government. But people are saying, you know what? We don't want to bite the hand that feeds us, i.e. government, which is why I hope you'll subscribe and contribute to keep this show on the air.